Hello, everybody. So this is a tour, like in substitution of the tour that we were supposed to have on Sunday. Unfortunately, due to a traffic jam, I had to give up and postpone the tour to this coming Sunday. But since you were missing cooking tour so much, and I felt like doing something that we have never done before, and we're gonna do focaccia, not just any focaccia. As I also wrote in the description, there are many focaccias. Don't think there's just one focaccia in Italy, there are many. This is a very famous one connected to my childhood. I am gonna tell you right away why. I remember that after in elementary school, after getting out from the school, and my mother would come pick me up, and we would go to near um, a bread shop that would make also this kind of focaccia in the ware, and it was amazing. This focaccia is amazing. It's simple. It's plain. It's not what would you expect with tomato and other stuff. We can make that too, but this one is the simple one, but it's so soft and at the same time crunchy. It's amazing. You will love it. So it's the Genoese focaccia, which means come from the region of Liguria, so Genoa. If you've seen a Disney movie, Luca, that's the region where it comes from. And now, before we start, remember that you can support this tour as well with your either with spreading the word with your family and friends, or by leaving a support on PayPal and Buy Me Coffee. The links are in the description below, also in the description of the channel. Or if you have any doubt and problem with that, you can just message me on Messenger, and I will give you the details of how to support. Now let's get started, and don't forget that this Sunday we have the first of the new series, the Seven Hills of Rome, and we're gonna start with the most political hill, which is the Quirinal Hill. Now, since there are many steps, um, we are gonna start many also leavening times. This is the reason why this tour is not live. Otherwise, I would have to make many. We would have to wait a lot of times during the tour, and it wouldn't be pleasant to watch. So we're gonna start from water. I'm gonna show you the ingredients first. So we have room temperature water, olive oil, salt. This is brewer's yeast, and it's fresh, so it's not the one you would use for pastry stuff, but for more for pizza and doughs. Then we have zero flour, so this is 1 0 flour, but I will put in the, you will see in the details in the description of this tour also the kind of flour that you can use. So if you don't know the zero flour, you will probably see also other kinds that you can use. These are all for the dough, but on top of this we will need extra water and olive oil to do a sauce that will go on top of the pizza once the pizza is ready. So let's get started with water. This is room temperature. It's very important that it's room temperature. Then the yeast, the brewer's yeast, is 10 grams, and I'm gonna melt it with my fingers in the water. Room temperature or mild, okay? So neither warm, neither cold. So if you think that leaving it outside, whatever you are, maybe it's too hot or maybe it's too cold, and that would change the temperature of the water, just make sure that your water is mild, okay? Now this is melted, and we're gonna add our flour, like that. There you go. And I'm gonna mix until creating a dough. Let's see. Once I mix all these 3 ingredients, this is the first part of this recipe, I let it rest for 15 minutes. As always, use one hand, it's very important. Okay, I try to incorporate, embody everything. If you have any problem, I'll always help myself with the other side of a knife, so you don't cut yourself. You see this part? I had it there for a reason. And you see there I still need to incorporate salt and olive oil, but we'll do that after the resting time. So just 15 minutes to rest. Until we can mix the other ingredients. Okay, this is good. Okay. Okay, this is very good. It's not bad at all. So it's sticky, but it's also not that sticky. So in the meantime, I'll try to get rid of this extra dough on my hand. I'll leave it there. And let's see. Okay. Now leave everything here like that, even if it's not even, it's fine. You can also help yourself with extra flour in your hands to get rid of it, and that's it. Now we take our napkin, we put it on top like that, and we'll leave it here for 15 minutes, okay? And I'll see you in 15 minutes for the rest of the tour. Welcome back, and after 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, the dough has rested and we're ready to continue our procedure. So, as I said before, it's not very aesthetically appealing, but still. Now we can add our salt, 15 grams, which is quite a lot, and our olive oil. Make sure to take it all, especially nowadays that olive oil costs a lot. So you don't want to waste any. There you go. And we can start mixing. Now at this point, of course, why? Of course, we don't want to mix salt with the yeast, first of all, and second, and that's why we're doing this in two different moments. But also, I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, we need more different resting times. So at this point we can get all the reminders also on the balls much better. You will notice that thanks to the olive oil, it will be much easier to create your own ball, which is detached from the ball itself. It's not sticky anymore. It's way more, it's smoother. So as you're seeing. Now I'm gonna give it a few foldings. Okay, like that. There was a little extra salt on my finger. Look how beautiful, shiny, and very super smooth. It's not sticky at all, as you see. Not at all. I'm gonna flip it on the other side, leave it here to rest, and this time, guess what? 10 more minutes. So 10 more minutes here, and then we'll be ready to work on it. Okay. Hello. So welcome back after 10 extra minutes. Look how shiny our dough is. We're gonna work it again a little, just a little. Like that. I love like working it when it's full of oil because it's super, it looks like a plain dough, and it's super soft and it's not sticky at all. It looks like slime basically, see? Now at this point we can do that, leave it here, take a tray and pour some drizzle of oil like that. This is more or less the size you want, which is I'm gonna measure it, but more or less it's like 30 times 40 centimeters. You're gonna see the measurements in the description below anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay, there you go, like that. So spread it all over the tray, maybe a little more, just a little. Doesn't have to be much, just like that. Perfect. And at this point I don't even need to clean my hands because it's still oily. So there you go, like that. We don't need this anymore. We can close our bottle of oil. Always, you never know. Okay. And at this point, yes, I need to use 2 hands. So I'm gonna try to enlarge it the most I can. This tray may be a little too big compared to others. Let's see. So, but take your time. Take your time because it needs time. You can push with your fingers. Let's do it like that. Let's start from here. This process might take a while because, of course, this is very elastic. Now, what you need to do is sometimes leave it like that a few minutes and then continue. Leave it and continue. Leave it and continue. So let it rest for a minute and then continue until you get to cover the whole tray. Why? Because in this way the dough rests, and the little resting time helps you to enlarge your dough way easily, sorry, like that. So you'll see, it looks like it won't get, it won't fit everything, and it will at some point. So the more you do it, you will see the difference. Okay, and you continue until you see also the bubbles already, until the end, okay? Okay, so as you see now, it's all over the tray. Try to make it as even as possible. At this point, okay, cool. At this point, we'll leave it in the oven for 1 hour, just like that. Actually, if we can put a napkin on top, even better. And you leave it in the oven let's see, like that, with just the light on. So as you see, there's no degrees on, nothing is on. It's just the first light on for 1 hour like that, and then we'll continue the process. Hello, so 1 hour has passed. The dough it's in the oven, but with no fan, just the light on in the oven. Now we're gonna take it out. I took off the napkin. And now we are ready to emulsionate. How? So it also created little bubbles in the meantime. So this is perfect. Love it. Okay, now we're gonna mix more water and olive oil together. I should have done the opposite. Anyways, it's 0.5 milliliters of olive oil compared to water. Okay. You just do it with a fork. You mix it. And we create this sort of liquid sauce which goes onto the focaccia. That. There you go. It should look like kind of like a dirty golden color, like that. And now, first we create our little holes, like that. And when you do, you push with your fingers onto the other, like that. Pushing it a little forward. And then same things here. It's very bubblish here. And here as well. There you go. And now we can put this on top. White water, of course, the water, it's better to go all over the place. Oil will stay too much onto one fixed place. Water goes all around here. Didn't create the holes because probably the bubbles took over. Anyways, put all your liquid all over the place, all on the holes as well. Look how bubblish it's getting there. And now, let me clean my hands. And now this goes into the oven, just like that. We put it in the lowest part of the oven for 10 minutes and an extra 5 minutes in the middle part. So total 15 minutes at 250 Celsius degrees, which is around 480 Fahrenheit degrees, okay? No fan, so just static, okay? Just like that, so it's perfect because it's static. Okay, and then after this, so in 10 minutes we'll move it to the middle part for extra 5. Then we'll take it out and our focaccia is ready. As you see, it's more the leavening time than the actual baking time. After that, I'll give you an extra secret and our focaccia will be ready to be eaten. Okay, 10 minutes have passed, so now, same temperature, we are gonna move our focaccia to the middle part. See it like that. Actually, let me move this, which is on the way. And like that. And now 5 extra 5 minutes in the oven, same temperature, no fan, and our focaccia will be ready. Okay, we're ready to take it out. It depends on your oven though, like mine took a little longer, so it took, I would say 7 minutes. When you see that it gets golden, it's ready, so don't get scared if you're still white. You say, okay, something is wrong. No, just wait a little more and it'll be ready. And this is the amazing result. Look how beautiful. Golden and crispy. So we'll take our wooden board, place it here, and now it just needs little extra olive oil on top. If you have just to get it beautiful and yes, it's hot, I know, but I'm strong with my hands. I want to get it a little more shiny here. Okay. Okay, look how beautiful. You do this on top. Let me clean my hands. We put some salt. You could also add a rock salt, why not? For this kind, I prefer the fine one. And, okay, now let's put it on our tray. Beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay. Now I'll show you the from close. Look how beautiful and crispy. Okay, and now let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. You know, in Genoa, people generally cut these little slices Look how beautiful this little hole here. And then they dip it into the cappuccino, milk or coffee, generally milk. They do like that and then they eat it. But they eat it not on this side, on this side. It's really good. Really, really good. So good. Sorry, took time. Anyways, this is our focaccia, ready to eat. You can just eat it in like that. You can put just tomatoes on top as well, or rosemary if you like it a little, give it a little taste, extra taste. Anyways, if you want to support this tour, which I didn't remind you halfway, you can do so by leaving a tip on both PayPal and Buy Me Coffee, or by spreading the word with your family and friends. Also, you have the links in the description of the channel, on top of the description in this video. And that's it. Enjoy your focaccia.